right, man, so what we got going on today, we got this dash cam right here, man. As y'all can see, well, we got one already right here from WHOISLOUIE. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's been working pretty good. It's not tapped in. I do have it plugged into the cigarette lighter. You know, we ain't totally legit yet, but it's because I knew I was gonna be getting some more to test out. So with that being said, we got one from Botslab right here. As y'all can see, 360 Botslab 4K Ultra Starvis AI MPU inside. The 980H 2160p UHD video, driver assistance, FHD rear camera. So this is what it is right here. And I do have to apologize to them because they sent this to me, and man, I've been sitting on it for quite some time now. It's been actually a few months. I've just been extremely busy, so if y'all are watching, hopefully so, I'm sorry. I usually get these videos done pretty quickly, but this one has taken me quite some time. So again, I do apologize for that. We're gonna check this one out, man. It looks pretty dope, honestly. Just from looking at it on the box, I'm liking the look of it more than the WHOISLOUIE. The WHOISLOUIE A229 Plus has been doing good, but this one's a little more sleek. So we're gonna decide which one we're going to put in the car legitly, you know, tap it in. That way we don't have to worry about any wires or anything like that. So let's check this out, man. Let's open it up and check it out. Yeah, Gore, you want me to roll something? Yeah, I'll roll it right now. They want me to roll. I told them, you know, I was good at rolling something the other day. I don't smoke, but in a past life, your boy knows how to roll. So I'm about to show him how to do it right quick. But anyways, let's continue with this. Right now, I'm at the shop right now. If y'all don't know, man, I cut hair. Just started the barber channel, so go check that out. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. So go check it out. Link down below in the description if y'all are interested in that. Check this out. Oh. All right. Damn. Suctioned in. All right. Some sticky. We got the user manual. We got 64 gig SD. We got the camera. Whoa. This is nice. AI enhanced. 4K AI enhanced. All right, let's get some ASMR here. I'm not gonna take that off yet. Okay, so that just goes right there, yeah. It says, please use the original USB power cable and the original car charger. Please remove the lens protective film and keep the lens clean. All right, so I guess this is extra, I'm assuming. Okay, this is the rear. We won't need that one right now. If we decide to go with this one, then we'll go ahead and put the rear in. But for now, we're just gonna test out the front camera. And I'm already liking it, I ain't gonna lie. Look at this, got a little carbon fiber type look. Go ahead and unplug that. Okay, got this little handy tool right there. You see what all it has. So this one doesn't even come with something to tap it in to the vehicle. So that's one downside of this, is the WHOISLOUIE came with, you know, everything I need to tap it in to the car and to the battery in the car. This one doesn't seem like it came with all that. Okay, so this is just made to go into the cigarette lighter, I guess, but I'm sure there's a way to tap it into the car. But you see what all we have here. I'm gonna go ahead and install this. I'll let y'all see the process to that, and then we'll test it out. The looks pretty sleek. Just so y'all know, this is tobacco though. We don't promote no, you know. The hand sense. So hopefully this thing works good, because I'm gonna have to take this down, which I guess we could still put it back up there. Hopefully it doesn't mess my tint up. Left a little something behind though. Alright, so this stuff ain't coming off. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend this for the damn windshield, because I know I could get it off. I was using this, but this ain't the right glue gun. So whatever, we're just gonna keep it there for now and I'll clean it up later. But I want to get this thing on here first. put the memory card in there. Just gonna put it in the same, pretty much the same spot. Boom, perfect. And honestly, I already like the way this one fits and looks better. The only thing I will say, this one here came with 3 cameras. The main camera, the one that looks at you and in the car, and then the one that looks behind you. And this one only came with 2. And it came with all the wiring to, you know, tap it into the battery. This one didn't. So that's what I will say. It has the looks, it has everything, but this one did have that on it. And we got to still test the performance. So let's see.
Format memory card.
Oh, this one talks to you.
Please use the app to connect to the dash cam and synchronize the system time.
Right, so far the setting up of this device to the app is pretty easy. Oh, you see they tell you the time and everything. I will say I did mess up already though. I kind of f***ed up, man. Learn from me, all right? I'll just say that. Learn from my mistake, y'all. And don't put this thing on until you have it connected and you can see what it looks like, because as you can see, I put it too close to this, so all of this side is being blocked out. And I tried taking it off and this thing is stuck on there, man. These things are no joke. Like when they're stuck, they're stuck. So I'm gonna have to take that off later. I ain't really trying to do all that right now. It is what it is. We can see, you know, right here, this side of everything. This is just blocking a little bit of that portion of the view. But yeah, so just learn from me and don't do that. So let's see how clean the live broadcast is. Okay, you got a little speed thing over there on the side. It looks clean, but as y'all can see, it's a little blocked. Kind of, yeah, it doesn't look that good with it being blocked like that, but it's pretty clear. Does it turn? It says 360. I don't know what it means by 360, but right now we'll go for a ride and see how it works, and I'll give you guys a review. I'll use it. I'm gonna use it a little bit today, a little bit tonight, and then I'll be back with a more detailed, you know, review of what I think about it. Initial review so far, what I think about it. I like the look of it. It's nice, it's sleek. Like I said, the WHOISLOUIE one did come with more, and we'll show the price up on the screen for you guys between the two. But as far as the look of this one is way better. As far as the quality, I'm not too sure yet, and the features and everything, but I'll get back to y'all on that. So on the WHOISLOUIE, it tends to disconnect pretty frequently, I would say. So we'll see how this one is. It looks like it's doing all right now. Definitely gonna have to readjust that, because you can see the top of the little dots right there, and then also the plastic on the mirror. And it looks like there was an accident here. That's unfortunate. Oh damn, that sucks. So it's still connected. Honestly, the WHOISLOUIE would have disconnected by now, in my experience. And I don't know if that was due to the CarPlay or if that's just how it is. Damn, that dude scraped the hell out of his car. But it's still connected on this one for now. Like I said several times already, I do really like the look of it. It fits a lot better, just, you know, it's a little more sleek. We'll go and I'll show y'all a clip of the footage. You know, I could probably show it to you right here, just so y'all don't gotta wait. And we'll get some nighttime footage as well tonight, and see how clear it is in the night. And we'll kind of compare the two, because I got footage of the WHOISLOUIE as well. Maybe we'll do a comparison video. I think we'll do that one separately. So it's actually pretty affordable. I'm pretty sure the WHOISLOUIE is more expensive, but like I said, it came with 3 cameras, a bit more expensive, but it also came with the wires to tap it into the battery, you know, as I said before. So, you know, if you want a more affordable, what did it say? This one does seem a bit more sensitive though, because both of them, like if you hit a bump or something too hard, or if it feels your car jolt a little, you know what I'm saying, it will start recording. Like it'll have this one calls it an emergency, and the other one, it'll just start, you know, recording an incident or whatever the case may be. Similar to like if you ever worked, you know, like I worked for cable, for instance, in the past, a long time ago, and they had cameras in all the vehicles and all the trucks. And if anything ever happened, like, you know, you hit a bump too hard or you hit something, got in an accident, it would record, I think it was like 15 seconds before that and 15 seconds after. So this one actually records longer than that. It's actually very sensitive because it just went off again. So this one is a whole lot more sensitive than the WHOISLOUIE, which, I mean, I don't mind it. It's not like it's annoying or anything like that, but it's just something to note. Now, if y'all are familiar with the channel, see a little scat bag right there. You know that I haven't been as consistent as I was once in the past. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get back to it, man. I promise y'all I'm gonna get back to it. I've just been extremely busy. As I said before, y'all seen, man, I'm at the shop 7 days a week. So if y'all haven't checked that barber channel out yet, man, if you didn't go and hit the subscribe button on that the last time I told y'all in this video, go ahead and do that, man, because your boy is about to get to that 6-figure barber mark. We gotta, you know, make it a little fun in this video, right? Can't be all informative. But we do, you know, we do promote being safe when in residential areas. Obviously, we ain't gonna be stupid right now because we in a little bit of a residential area. It has some other features as well, like it'll tell you when there's a car too close in front of you. It'll tell you when there's pedestrians. I didn't catch that on camera. I'll try to do it right now while I'm recording, see if we could get that on camera. Sometimes if you're like merging into a lane you're not supposed to, it will tell you that as well. So there are some features that it has that the WHOISLOUIE doesn't have, or at least, you know, I don't think it has, unless you have to set it up. Man, killed my whole little slide right there, man. I don't know why it locked me out a second like that. It does that every now and then, but you know, we gotta spice these videos up for y'all, man. So my final thoughts on the Botslab dash cam. We're gonna see if I can get some of the features real quick for y'all. I don't know if y'all heard that. It said detected aggressive driving. Please drive safely. So it has a bunch of those little safety features like that, which for me, I'm not too crazy about. It says it all the time when I'm driving, you know, because I guess I'm an aggressive driver. I don't feel like I always take super aggressive turns, but this dash cam always tells me, detected aggressive driving, please drive safely. So I guess your boy is an aggressive driver, but so that can get kind of annoying, but I guess it's good. And I'm sure you could turn that off. I'm pretty positive that you could turn that off in the settings, so that's not really... See? Yeah, so it's not much of an issue because you could very easily go in the settings and turn it off, I'm sure. It's not something I tested, but I'm pretty damn sure you can. But it is a good feature to have, you know, at least you have the option to have it. There's more. Let's see if it catches these pedestrians. See, it's a little inconsistent though with the features, because sometimes it will catch the pedestrians. There's a feature where if the car in front of you moves, it'll let you know the car in front of you is moving or something like that. It'll let you know if you're getting too close sometimes to other cars. It'll let you know. Yeah, it talks a lot. It'll also let you know sometimes if you're going out of the lane that you're in into a lane you're not supposed to be in. So there's a few features that it has, but overall I feel like it's solid. It's a solid dash cam, has some really good features. Not a bad price point, really good look to it. So overall, I feel like you can't really go wrong with this. If you're looking for a dash cam, definitely feel like it's a good choice.
Front car start.
There we go, we got it. See, so if you're parked and it notices the car in front of you moving, it says front car start or something like that. That's pretty cool. If you ain't paying attention, you know, it'll let you know. Like I said, it's not super consistent, so I don't know how it like determines when to say it and when not to, but it's cool.